Hello everyone, this is your spiritual earth angel Grace 2323 coming to you today with another segment of your spiritual journey, awakeness, and manifesting your goals, your dreams, your vision. So today I'm coming with the topic is what story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is your first limited thoughts that comes to mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because of a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in your eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adapt in this place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your results. Own it, heal it, upgrade it today. So that's what can I burn today? That's the topic. And I'm going into everything that needs to be, that you need to burn today with that. And it goes again, what is the most limited belief keeping me from what I want right now is also the topic. It said, burn it all, the ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the image that runs through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time to rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready to use them. Make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter looks like? So let's go ahead and get started on this. So the first thing I came with the names. There could be like different names of people, family members that might have passed on, or people that you encountered, friends, co-worker, whatever. You know, if there's anything that somebody had said to you that could, that brought like criticism to you, pain or shame, lies, it's time to let all that go, let it burn. And then the fall card is what you don't see. What is the clarity? That means that you need to see clarity in every situation that you encounter in your life. And this could be some of the things that might need some clarity in your life. And I'm going to start with this card here, and it said, you are not broken. So that's the first step that we need to address, is that you are not broken. What areas in your life that you think you are broken, that you need to address, to bring to the forefront, so that way you can have some complete healing with that. And it said, the moment you realize you are not broken, this is when you become free. You entangle your identity with the diagnosis and that argue in its defense. You mistake being in pain with being alive and trap yourself inside a cage of limitation. Then you use your pain to justify your attacks upon yourself and others. All you're done with these is act as deepen your suffering. But the suffering also speaks of your power to create. You are so powerful that you can create a life of bondage when your true nature is one of the freedom. So it reminds you that you are not broken, because it's impossible to break that which is already whole and complete. The blame you place on others has hidden your true nature of perfection from your own reach. So release the condemnation, realize their innocence. They are not harmed, because the only person powerful enough to inflict pain upon you is yourself. Take responsibility for your pain, and with the release yourself of it, realize that you were never broken. Let this realization set you free. So that's basically what that's talking about today. Just set yourself free from pain, what you realize. You know, see the world as beautiful. You know, see everything around you that is beautiful. Um, you know, it says, see the words beautiful, it will be so far. It is your appreciation of it that gives the world its beauty. So, you know, look around you, you know, see everything, observe, you know, wrong condemnation, you know, judgment, your accomplishment of it, and create pain in your own. How are you serving the world by seeing it as a broken, unjust? So it reminds you of create the world around you. You know, perceive beauty and your world be beautiful. Perceive pain and your world be full of pain. Where you place your attention, you infuse with your will. What you appreciate expands. You don't heal these in pain by seeing them as broken and needs of help. Witness His beauty instead. Acknowledge the power to choose their pain. So, you know, free yourself from bondage with clarity and with your own decision. You know, turn your attention on to, you know, what is working out for you, you know, and be grateful, you know, about everything that is around you, what has come into your life. I'm sorry. Things that's happening on my mic. So look inward to be happy. So, you know, you always, you know, happiness always start within yourself first. Before you can receive it from other people, you need to start with happiness in yourself. You know, instead of, you know, demanding it from other people, just start with yourself. It could be in relationship, it could be business, it could be anything, in all areas of your life. You know, has other people action robbed you of your happiness? That's what you need to ask yourself today. You know, you are made a life being respected and understood, and where this proven possible, you made it to about being right. So when you look at other people as a source of joy and you ask them to behave in a way that they don't offend you, with your demand upon the world, you rob yourself of happiness by placing condition on others. You place condition on joy. So yeah, so, you know, if you sitting there complacent, you know, telling other people to, you know, how to behave or how to act, then you're robbing yourself of joy, because sometimes these people are not going to change the way that you want them to change at that time. And it can cause unhappiness, bitterness, you know, angry, envy, jealousy, and everything else in your life, because you want somebody to be a certain way. If you wish to be happy, you must stop holding them responsible of how you feel. So, and that's what saying, look within yourself. See how you need to control others how imprison you, and release them from your demands. Ask what fear is at the root of my needs to control, and reflect on ways to smooth those fears. It's when you stop asking others to make you whole that you finally find a happiness that your natural state. So yeah, so if you stop controlling other people, how they think, how they talk, the way they do things in life, then you're not going to be happy at all. You know, because you're trying to control those person to make them feel the same way you feel, and it's not always going to be that way. Sometimes you need to let God do the changing of the person, and work on yourself. Forgive the unforgiveness. And that card came up so many times in past readings. So, you know, go back to forgiving. You know, forgive people who has done you wrong, who has done, you know, did some things against you that you didn't like. Just forgive them in your heart, so that way you can have complete healing to go on with your life and accomplish better things. Fear is a luxury. With this card here, it says, fear is a luxury you cannot afford. You know, are you consumed by your fears? you know, your fear is your choice. It challenges your helplessness and asks you to consider the possibility that you indulge in fear because you can't afford to do so. So, what are you resisting defense within your imagined this? What would you do if you were stranded in a desert with no food and no shelter? How would that fear take over? How would you find solution, to find food, and, have shelter over your head? So, stop arguing in defense of your fear. Say to yourself, I'm done paying for my fear with my precise life, and begin the process of moving out of darkness into light. So, everything that, we all have the fear that has come into our life before, and sometimes you just have to move past that fear and face your fear. Like if you're afraid of height, then maybe you need to, climb a little hill and try to conquer the fears in your life. If you want to move to another job and you're afraid to move to that job, then what you do is you get plans in place, and take the leap of faith and move. You never know, there could be a door opening for you for more finance, increasing your abundance. Meet new people also. Absence of love is fear, and that is true. When it comes to fear, absence of love is fear. So that goes back to the same thing, where you are, taking more of your fear in your life and not loving more. You're being a prison of your own inner thoughts, inner fear. And sometimes that can overlook the presence of love. So you are not seeing yourself clearly when you are paralyzed by fear. Fear lets you see only what you are not. And that's where I told you, it goes back to that card that was said, the fog. It goes back to that, what you're not seeing clearly. Clarity, in your life and things that you need to heal from, so you can cultivate within. So what you need to do is overcome fear and regrets in your life, the losses in your life, and take that as a lesson learned, and then move on, so you can be a better person. You can begin to help other people that has gone through the same situation that you might have gone through. You'll be a help to them. And always show love, see the beauty in everything. You can choose love. So, and all of these are connected to everything that is going on with the energy today. It said, just because someone chooses to act from separation, it does not mean you have to also. So if someone else's behavior is causing you pain, are you blaming your anger, insecurity, or sadness on others? And it's easy to blame people for, your pain, your sadness, your insecurity, your anger, when you have unhealed areas in your life that you need to heal completely from, so that way you can come into your blessings and your abundance. It says someone harmful action is a symbol of their pain. It has nothing to do with you or your worthiness. Only a person who is hurt will hurt others. If you doubt this, look to yourself. First, recognize the pain you inflict on others, and instead of guilt and regret, identify the pain behind your actions. So like if you start bursting out in a conversation, you get offended easily, and you start talking real loud over top of people, you need to ask where this is coming from. Where this pain, where this defense on you, that you need to be defensive. Where is it started from? Where it's coming from? Look deep within yourself to see what's going on. Look past your action and identify their pain. Replace attack with love and blame with compassion. So it's recognizing the pain, in your heart, in your mind and soul, and start asking God or your divine one to start healing you from that. So that way you can move on and have hold and completeness on your spiritual journey and wellness. Be in service of love. It's the same thing, is, showing love, showing kindness, towards, see the beauty in everything in the world. That you can find yourself the purpose, the real purpose in your life, the real purpose of your path that you need to be on. Prioritizing others, people's demand. You thought that by losing yourself, you can help them be found. But the blind cannot lead the blind into light. Your disconnection from your source gives birth to disconnection in them. So what it's telling you is that you cannot show others the way if you are lost yourself. It is when you find yourself that you become a beacon guiding of another. So that's where they come with the spiritual awakening is, if you haven't been awoken spiritually, to see the beauty in everything, to start doing a change, a complete transformation in your life and shift into another level in your life, then how can you recognize the needs of others and yourself? You must be in service to love, not just service to them. Love does not engage in outrage. It does not make some people wrong or others right. Love does not extend or condemn. Love does not ask for sacrifice. It does not require for forsaking of needs. So stop all your efforts and sit in stillness instead. Feel the energy of love swell up within your heart. You only task today is connect with this fountainhead of love. You know that you found love by the clarity it provides. You know you found yourself by joy in the field. And that goes for every part of your life. It goes back to the same thing. You have to first look deeper within yourself. Love yourself first before you can love other people. Because if you love, if you haven't loved yourself and haven't defined yourself and haven't seen, the things that you like, the things that you like to do, the things you want to do in life, and not based on others people's opinion, action, or decisions. So that's basically what that's going back to. Then the next one is expect the best. And that is so true. Expectation, expecting the best of the outcome. Do you know that you create with the clarity of your expectation? With this, ask you to examine your expectation, identify where there's not a line in what you want. It does not matter how much you desire to fly. If you expect to fall, you will fall. So, this is you want one thing but expect something else. And then when you don't receive that which you want but do not expect, you decide there is nothing wrong with you or that you are not worthy. But you are not alone. This is what you have been taught by others who did not know that it's expectation and not desires that create reality. And that is so true. Be honest with yourself about this. As if your expectation does not line with your desires, adjust them. Be positive in your heart and act upon, invite your life that which you seek. And that's basically what it is, being creative. Be more precise in what your expectation that you want out of your life in all areas of your life. Unleash your purpose. And that goes back to the same thing, that you unleashing your purpose in life. You're walking your spiritual journey that you have. The deeper you go into yourself to find your purpose, the louder it echoes and hears the world. Are your eager to step into your power, but you don't know how? So about your dreams, your vision, your goals, You know, you will see yourself summoning the amount of accomplishment based on your glory of your success. But your vision has been tainted with doubt. The more you reach for what to do and how to do it, it moves you, giving birth to resistance within yourself. So don't doubt yourself about your plans, of your dreams, your vision. You know, continue to move forward to unleash your purpose. You know, continue to learn more. You know, gain knowledge in any areas of your life. You know, set your purpose. You know, and what I'm trying to say is, you know, when you have a spiritual awakening, you know, that's when you begin to know yourself. You begin to know your destiny and what you need to do to fulfill and manifest your dream and create your visions and your goals in life. That's basically what everything is like what you need to address the power that you have inside yourself. Dig deep and fuel your vision with purpose. And you know, purpose and truth, you know, express yourself. And that's what you get to know yourself on the spiritual journey. So that way you can, you know, embrace and help other people too. In the words about seeing the creative beauty, spreading love and joy and happiness. So, and then you need to retreat. You know, this card, it said quietly retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feel from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you will have more clarity about what to do next. So that's the same thing about your purpose. You know, your purpose in life. You know, what's the next thing that you need to do? You know, sometimes it's time to get quiet. You know, retreat from the world, retreat from distractions, so that way you can hear the Divine One clearly on what's your next purpose, what you need to be doing in life. And that goes for all areas of your life too: relationship, business, children wise, family, career choices, money wise too also. It said block out distractions. It said your life purpose and other priorities need you to undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and work environment by tuning out electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distract you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. And that is so true, because you know, social media has taken over, you know, our quiet time, our time to spend with family and friends, you know, because we're always on social media all the time. You know, either you're posting or you're looking at different videos or you're following people. Everybody that you see, you walk around, is always on social media on their phones. So sometimes you need to just take time for yourself. If you want clarity in your life and you're looking for answers from God, the Divine One, then you need to set a quiet time with no phone, no TV, no no talking on the phone or nothing. Just sit quiet in your house or outside on your porch or your deck or balcony, you know, or your sacred place, praying, like a praying place that you might have, a space, you know, somewhere in your house or your home, or take a walk outside, enjoy the nature, enjoy the weather, you know, and just get in tune with yourself, get in tune with your feelings, get in tune with creating, you know, the energy in your life to find out what your life purpose are. You know, as you walk your spiritual journey, your spiritual awakening, your awareness, you know, and how to manifest your vision, your dreams, and your goals. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Please remember to do the thumbs up and like it. Please also share it. And until next time, peace, joy, and happiness on your spiritual journey awakening and manifesting your dreams, goals, and vision.